Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dave Strohmeyer with Saddle Up Shooting, your host. This is going to be part 2 today. I told you that I would do 6mm arc video with both the bolt action and semi-auto. Well, the semi-auto is up today and it is shooting the bullet most requested by everyone in the .243 caliber, and that is the 85 grain, both the Sierra and the Spear. Well, today is the Sierra in the semi-auto. Target is set up at 100 yards. Let's get to shooting. Now, the 6mm arc came out in 2000 during the pandemic. It was kind of hard to get, but I was lucky enough to get one right off the bat and try out this, what has become, in my opinion, a magnificent little round. No, it does not have the power of a .243 or other 6mm cartridges, but it's not set up for that. Hornady originally set it up as a long-range capable cartridge in this little mini case. That is loaded up with high ballistic coefficient bullets, 103, 105, 108, and could travel out to 1,300 yards and hit your target if that's what you were after. But for me, from a hunting standpoint, I limit this rifle to, maybe 400 yards maximum and under. But most importantly is to find the right type of bullet for it that is not what this rifle was designed for. And that is more in the varmint line of bullets, maybe light deer loads for, say, out to 300 yards. And a lot of you have said, hey, did you try the 85 grain Sierra or the 85 grain Spear? They've had a lot of luck with it in the .243 caliber and in their .243 Winchester type rifles. And I said, you know what, that's kind of an in-betweener, in between a varmint round of, say, 70 to 80 grains, the deer, cartridge from 90 grain to 103. But I'll give it a shot because they really believe in it. So the target is set up at 100 yards. You might want to check back on a previous video I did with the 85 grain Spears in my bolt action 6mm arc. All right, let me set up the cameras, turn everything on, be back in a moment. All right, I've got these loaded up. Again, the target's at 100 yards. I bet this little bullet will be absolutely spectacular on small varmints, probably give an explosive type of situation. Now, Sierra themselves, in their website, with this brand of bullet, says that it will work for light to medium game on down to varmints. I've already worked up these loads, but I don't know where they're going to hit because this obviously was not the last bullet that I shot in this rifle, so we'll make some adjustments as we go if needed. But I already have the numbers on here. For this particular bullet, 3,080 feet per second for an 85 grain bullet. That's not bad. The powder that I'm using is Lever Evolution. I'm using CCI 450 small rifle primers. About the rifle, this is my Sanders Armory and 24-inch barrel. I bought in 2000. It's set up just like you see it with a Magpul PRS Generation 3 stock. It has a Rise Armament 3-pound trigger in it, and I have a Monstrum Tactical 6x24x50. This is kind of an outdated scope, but I'm not going to change it. It works fine. So let's go ahead and see what the actual results are here. Yeah, it seemed to have loaded okay. All right, eyes on, ears in, left-hand target. Get everything situated here. Well, that first shot looks pretty good, huh? Okay, Follow up. Okay, well, works pretty good, I would say. But for those of you that like a 5-shot group, let's just go ahead and continue on with 2 more shots. I don't necessarily advocate that. I guess if you're trying to fine-tune a load, 5 shots, 10 shots, 20 shots, what the heck difference does it make? But for a hunter, if you get more than 3 shots at an animal, you're either too far or you're a bad shot. Alright, 2 more. Let's see if I can put them in there. What, about 3/4 inch? Yeah. Alright folks, well, that'll do it. Now you've seen it in both the semi-auto and in the bolt action. 3050 will give you, a point-blank, maximum point-blank range of probably out to 250 yards. Now, maximum point-blank range is you're within a 6-inch window of your target, and where it falls below that 6-inch target, then you have to do your scope adjustments, etc. So for varmint hunting, if you think about it, 250 yards is practically further than the eye can see without having an optic or binoculars or a spotter or something like that for a target that's only this big. That's a long ways out there. Now the target's only 6 inches, so if I hit anywhere within that 6 inches, I'm doing fine. Especially for the vertical group, not necessarily the horizontal. Horizontal will make you miss, but the vertical I can adjust with either the scope or with my mil dots inside the scope. So I raised it up about 1/4, about 1 MOA, 4 clicks. So let's see if I can hit that doggone thing, and let's enjoy it, good or bad. Okay, let's go take a look at that target. Well, we don't need to. I think you saw it. Out to that distance, a little bit to the right, but dead on. So my 1 MOA adjustment worked fine out to 300 yards with this little 6mm arc. Try it out, folks. I think you'll like it. Alright, but no matter what, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment if you will. But as always, may God bless you all. See you again next time. Goodbye.